Hello students, good morning. Today we shall start with another of our story. We had completed one story, that is the teeny teacher, in the previous videos. Now we shall continue with the story, that is the second story. The name of the story is Bringing Up Curry. This is the second story. First of all, I shall make you understand the title. The name of the title is Bringing Up Curry. The title of the story is Bringing Up Curry. Bringing up मतलब उसको बड़ा करना. Here curry refers to the name of the elephant. This is a small elephant. Then we shall start with the story. The narrator is a 9-year-old child who was given a duty to look after a 5-month-old elephant named Curry. Here in this story, we shall see two characters. They are the narrator and an elephant named Curry. We shall see two characters, the narrator and the elephant. The name of the elephant is Curry, K-A-R-I, Curry. The narrator is 9 years old, and he has been given the duty to take care of a 5-month-old elephant. The name of the elephant is Curry. The elephant is only 5 months old, and the narrator is 9 years old. So during the first 2 years, the boy could reach the back of the elephant with ease. During the first 2 years of the elephant, the writer could touch the back of the elephant very easily. Curry lived in a pavilion with a thatched roof. Curry fed on 40 pounds of twigs. It was taken to a river for a bath. So the writer is describing how he is taking care of, how he is bringing up the elephant. Where did the elephant live? The elephant lived in a pavilion with thatched roof. I will give you the meaning of all the words and the text also, the text of the story. You shall see the meanings, you shall write down the meanings in your notebooks, and you shall read the story line by line. Then you will be able to understand it in detail. So I am telling you only the summary. That will not be possible to read the whole story line by line. So I am making you understand the story at first. I am giving you the summary. So Curry lived in a pavilion with a thatched roof. Curry fed on 40 pounds of twigs. Twigs, I shall give you the picture of twigs here. Twigs means small branches. Curry was fed off with small branches of the trees, and 40 pounds is equal to at least 80 kilograms of branches. So it was taken to a river for a bath. The animal was taken to the river also for bath. There at the river, the sand was rubbed on its back for an hour. Then it get into the water and stay there for hours. Later it came out with pleasure and shining skin. So the writer is describing how he is bathing the animal, how he is taking care of his body. He took him to the river. There he rubbed his skin with sand in the river, and the animal will be in water for hours, and when it come out, it looks pleasurable, and its skin becomes very shiny. Then the writer is describing about an incident when Curry helped him to rescue a boy who was drowning in the river. So while coming back, the narrator goes inside the jungle to collect luscious twigs for its dinner. When they were coming back after bathing from the river, the narrator went inside the jungle to collect some of the luscious twigs for the animal for its dinner. The narrator but it was taking time to select the twigs because the animal was very choosy and he was not eating the mutilated branches. The mutilated branches are not liked by the animal, not liked by curry. So he was going inside the jungle to cut selected branches, selected twigs for the animal. Then what happens? One day in the month of March, when the narrator was gathering food from the banyan tree, he heard Cory's voice. What happens when he was collecting twigs from the branches of a banyan tree, he heard the voice of Cory. With an apprehension, the boy ran to where he had left it. With some kind of fear, with some kind of danger, he was apprehending, and he ran towards the boy. When he reached there, he realized that Cory might be drowning. He thought that Cory might be drowning, and so that he is creating sound, a lot of sound. But the situation was very different. A boy was drowning. A boy was drowning in the river, and Cory shouted to call the narrator. Cory shouted to call the narrator to the place, and what did the animal do? The animal threw the narrator to save the boy. He threw the narrator to the river to save the boy. Then, after some time of struggle in the water, the elephant extended its trunk to help the narrator to come out of the water. And with lots of struggle and brisk movements, both three of them get out of the water. Here there are two words. There are some of the words. I shall see you picture. For that you will be able to know the meanings of the words. These are twigs, then lasso. Lasso, I will make you understand what is lasso. When the writer was drowning in the river, he was also not a good swimmer, so he was going to drown in the river. At that moment, Cory threw his trunk into the neck of the writer, and that looked like writer felt that like a lasso. Lasso, I shall show you the picture. What is lasso? This is lasso. And the elephant moved towards the water like a hawk. Hawk is a kind of bird. I shall show you the picture of the bird also. So these are some of the meaningful meaning of the words that are in your unit 1 of the story, that is bringing up Cory. I shall give you the meaning of the more of the words that are in the story also. Okay, after writing down the meaning of the words in your notes, please go through the text and read the story line by line. I shall give you question answer on unit 1. Okay students, thank you.